Greetings. Welcome to the third 1999 video in my ongoing PlayStation 1 series. Made quite a few of these. Christ, we're coming up on 20 soon. Jesus. Got 3 more games to look at. And the first one is serial number 01753. So 1753. The 1733rd game licensed for the system. Right. Now, this is a rhythm game, and I've been kind of messing around with it beforehand just to see how terrible this is going to be due to our high latency setup, and it's going to be pretty damn bad, so don't be surprised if I end up failing the first fucking stage, because that's just how this goes when you run a console through a bunch of capture hardware. Oh god, here we go. So this game is a... Hang on, let me just... Oh shit. Ava Media is doing its thing again. Go away now. There we go.
Sure was fun. Part 1 was good too, but this one had more juice. What's wrong, Lammy? You seem down.
Oh, I wish I was that strong.
Lammy, you're already strong as is. You should be more confident. Nobody beats Lammy when she's on the guitar. My son.
But that is the truth.
Hey, don't forget. We are Milk Can. With my son's beats, Lammy's guitar, and my almighty bass combined with that distinguished voice, there's nothing to be afraid of.
Squirrel! Yeah! Well, what do we have here? Plenty of munchies for everyone, right? Yeah! Not only munchies, but a little babe, all dressed up for us. Ain't that right? Right!
Lammy, here! See? The guitar rules again.
So yeah, if you hadn't guessed from the art style, this game is a spin-off of Parappa the Rapper. It's set in the same universe. And I believe when you finish the game, Parappa becomes a playable character, so... yeah. And I actually kind of prefer this game to the original Parappa. I don't know, it feels a little bit more refined than the first game. Like the first game, they were just kind of figuring out what to do. But this game kind of takes that concept from Parappa the Rapper and kind of like smooths it out a bit. Kind of makes it a little bit more easy to pick up and play. However, it shares the same problem as Parappa the Rapper, that it just has absolutely minuscule timing windows. So if you play it on anything other than like a CRT, the latency introduced is just almost always too much to play the game effectively. Hang on, let me just cut down this little bit of... Oh, hang on. If I just hit this... That's actually okay, yeah. There we go. So we... So yeah, there's no real save game. Which is weird, because I got to level 3 when I was testing this, and I even saved, and for whatever reason, I guess it didn't just... Because it just didn't save the progress. So we'll go to normal. So yeah, we managed to get to the 3rd level in Parappa, so... Maybe we can get a similar amount of progress in this game, hopefully. Oh. Okay. This game was originally released in Japan in '98, and like the original Parappa, took almost a year to localize.
Well, what should I tell them? I had a stomach ache, so I went to the bathroom. But there was a long line at the gas station. I told them it was an emergency, but they said...
Let's rap for it!
Nah.
It's a reference to the last level of Parappa the Rapper there.
Good. I made it. Who's that?
And here's our new vocalist, Chop Chop Master Onion!
Now, wait a minute. Who is that?
Lammy, here!
It's a great loading screen. That is a great loading screen. Master Onion looks like he's falling on hard times. Oh my god, what happened to him?
Kick, boom, you remember. Chop, chop, back again, yes, forever. You have many challenges coming at ya. Fast to the fire, don't retire now, pick. Slide.
Okay, so I'm aiming for the purple. If you see, around the buttons, there's like a purple surround. I need to aim for the buttons that have got, you know, purple stuff around them.
Coming at ya, fly high, sky high, fly low, shut up, fly cry, big bang, big fly.
This game shares the same problem as Parappa. It doesn't give you any feedback to let you know why you're missing the inputs, because to me that was the same.
Again.
What a nightmare.
So yeah, the game has kind of no feedback to let you know if you're hitting the buttons too soon or too late. And in the game, and again, the windows, the actual timing windows on the inputs are incredibly narrow, with like 1/10 of a second for each one. And it's not like, it's not like Guitar Hero or DDR, where it's got like different levels of, of accurate, like different gauges of accuracy for each note. It's not like, oh, perfect note, good note, okay note, poor note. It's like, no, you either get it or you miss. There's no grey area, and this game is incredibly fucking strict. I might even say it just feels even a little bit more unforgiving than Parappa the Rapper did. So we're going to try this one more time, and if we can't do it, I'm going to bust it down to easy. So I'm going to stop talking so I can concentrate on this. Okay. So far, so good. Apparently I missed that, I don't know how. Again, no feedback. I don't know why. I'm pressing all the correct buttons and I'm pretty damn sure my timing is spot on, but for whatever reason the game's like, no, not good enough, fuck you. So we're going to bust this down to easy. But then again, easy's not really a great solution either, because it doesn't actually increase the timing. The only thing easy does is just make it so you can press any button. You don't have to press different buttons, it's just all the same button. And that's not... The button combinations aren't the part that's difficult, it's the fucking ridiculously strict timing. That's what's doing it. I really want to get past the first stage because the second song's kind of great. Oh well. Skip. Alright, let's try this again. So you'll see now when the notes start coming, they're all just like generic logos. But the timing is still super strict. Press any button. So far, so good.
Nobody ever talks to me no more. But if I really want to come crying out loud, do you think you could play and calm it down? Or if you wanna play, how would you play? Slot the up and down, all away. I just wanna know, can you really go? Without guitar in hand, I don't know. Coming at ya, fly high.
Okay. Super lucky so far. Super lucky. Ah, I missed that one.
Shake it to the right, shake it to the left. I'll be the only master that will give all the necessary skill to build that guitar. So you can play hell, you can fly, chop, suck wood, talk.
You just tell me to suck wood.
Chop on, climb like chalk. One guy slide, chop pick guy, chop fly pick, guy chop down. Pick bomb guy, cry fly chop. Pick one and cry, fly chop chalk. Pick one and cry fly chop chalk. I am a master, undo.
Maybe easy mode does widen the timings just a little bit.
Look what you are holding in your hand.
I don't know. What is it? Oh, wait! Everybody, wait! Oh, what should I do?
What are you afraid of?
Well, look at my guitar.
Guitar? Listen, I lost my dojo,
Oh no!
but the dojo remains in my mind. It even has a casino. Dojo, casino, that's all in the mind. You have nothing to lose.
Enter the mind dojo. Look how they have the subtitle as well as the clearly visible text.
Phew, it was a dream. There's only 15 more minutes until the show. Gulp.
Hi, this is Lammy. I can't
Whoops.
answer the phone right now
I forgot.
because the milk can live show is coming up real soon. I'm not really ready for it. But Katie, Masan, and I spent a lot of time in the studio. My solo was not really the way I wanted it to be, so I kept practicing, and it turned out to be okay. But anyways, please leave your name and a brief message, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Okay, bye-bye.
Right, this next song is pretty damn great. It's probably my personal favourite in the game. This game peaks early for me.
The pizza store downstairs has the crispy on the cheese, and it's smelling good, sir. I'm gonna block all the roads.
Please let me through. I'm in a hurry.
A hurry? Back on! You're in the way!
My baby! My baby is still inside! Somebody do something!
Excuse me. I'm like in a hurry. Can you let me through?
You're in a hurry? Help us put the fire out there!
Me? Help put out the fire?
There's Joe Chin. I see you, Joe Chin.
The mind.
Yeah, that's right. My guitar's in my mind. Leave it to Lammy.
This load screen's not as good as the previous one.
Let's get on, let's get on!
Oh, whoops, not even paying attention.
Come on now! Okay, you got up, put it out quick! That's what I'm talking about! Hold the hose real tight and get ready for the fight! Give these people a show and we'll show them something that's right! tight and go no further. Hold the hose real tight and get ready for the fight. Get these people show and show some that's right. Having fun. I've been doing fears, let me tell you a little something. What the fun? Having fun. It's a bit of a rush and a bit of a dash. What the fun?
Okay, missing that last couple.
If you don't think you're for one, fireman's daily work can't be done. Let's get off. Where's the fire? It's out now. Time for lunch. Let's go out. Okay, that was pretty good. You can go through now.
Okay, gotta move on.
This next song's kind of weird.
Thanks to you, we get to keep our job. Here, stock up on this pizza. The house is well done, but the pizza is medium rare. Plenty for everyone. Have this too.
Thanks. 11 more minutes to go.
Oh, she's fat from all the pizza. And you get this weird parade.
Time for you and me to have a family. With a baby, we should live so happily. Could be a boy or girl, whichever, we don't mind at all. Our newborn treasure shall bring us some love and peace to all. You can give them food, change his diapers. Then you can pay the bills, do the dishes. Only if I'm it. Why do
Well, my, are you in labor? Well, you don't need to worry anymore.
This whole vomiting thing, I don't get it.
And you're lucky, because today is an after-school sale.
After school sale. So again, like they're acknowledging the fact that Lammy's what, like a younger teenager, maybe? And they're insinuating that she's pregnant. And this, like, okay, what? And here's this vomiting caterpillar. It's like an acid trip, I swear.
You're still not done, but your tummy is small now. Hey, you didn't really have a baby, did you? Well, get up now and help us out. Come on now, let's get to it.
This song's kind of a mess. I don't know, it's kind of difficult.
Casino, it's all in the mind.
That's right. My guitar's in my mind. Leave it to
No, don't play the baby like a guitar. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh god, here we go.
Put these kids to sleep, will ya?
Not a chance. Jesus Christ.
Now put these kids to sleep, will ya? Naughty to party, oh, be real naughty. Somebody hold me, somebody hug me. Mama, mama, somebody call a queen. I'm gonna start a trend, 'cause they had
Ooh, this one's brutal. It's just brutal. Nope, fucking failed.
Fudge. Let me do it again.
Nope. No. That song's not fun. It's a bummer as well, because the second song is so good and is fun, and then it's like, oh, this one is just an assault. It's just an assault. Anyway, that is Lammy, the spin-off to the very popular Parappa the Rapper. Alright. Yeah, it's a bummer. It's a bummer that these games are so difficult to play on modern setups. They're so fucking strict with the timing. It's a bummer. I mean, I guess they had to make the games difficult because if you just breezed through it, the game would only be like 20 minutes long. So, you know, I can understand it from a wanting to pad your game out point of view. Alright, this next game is an RTS from Bullfrog. Same developers as Magic Carpet and Theme Hospital and Syndicate Wars. And it has the serial number of 1760. So, only 7 digits removed from Lammy. Well, yeah. Let's see, and yep, I'm gonna hit that. That's gonna do its thing. And hopefully it's gonna do it automatically. Okay, always does that one. Always manages to do that one. Always fucks up on the second one. Come on, do it. Nope, it's not gonna. Fuck. Oh, first attempt. Nice. Oh man, So, this is Populous the Beginning. Maybe there's a screen position option. No, maybe not.
In the beginning, there was darkness.
It's quite quiet as well, so I'm gonna
And from the darkness,
stay quiet for the intro.
the manna. And with the manna, the visions. We were not alone. There were other worlds, other tribes, moving through the heavens like a plague. They would destroy us. Alone in the tribe, I possessed the second sight. The manna flowed through me like fire, unleashing the magic within. The ancient legends had foretold my coming. I was the one destined to lead. The chosen one. The shaman. The time for peace was behind us. Now was the time for war! We would face powerful magic. The fury of the elements. Some would live, many would die. But with faith and courage, we would destroy our enemies! And I would become a god.
So yeah. Populous the Beginning is a rad game. This is a really great RTS. I used to have it for the PC. And oh, screen adjust, here we go. That'll do. And I've played a little bit of it on the PlayStation, and it's kind of amazing how well they managed to port this game to the PS1, because this was a pretty this was a taxing game for PCs at the time. This would push your computer, if you didn't have the latest, like graphics card or whatever at the time, because it runs on an upgraded version of the old Magic Carpet engine. So this is using the same tech we've already seen in Magic Carpet, but to more of a degree. It's we'll see how it goes. Okay. So I'm going to start a new game. This game is very different to the first two Populous games. It's very different. It's more like a traditional RTS than those games were. I believe the original PC release of this was in 1998, but didn't come to PlayStation until 1999, so...
Shaman, you have created a reincarnation site, and your settlement is nearly complete. This is the settlement of your enemy, the Dakini tribe. You can worship this stone head to aid your cause.
Alright, so... So, it's strange. This game is... we are and are not the shaman. I guess the idea is we are playing through the role of the shaman, but the shaman is also a selectable unit on the field, so it's kind of weird how that works. Okay, since we're using the DualShock, we can use the right stick to move the camera, or pan the camera, and the left stick to move the cursor. This game is not compatible with a mouse, interestingly enough. And we can use L1 and R1 to rotate the camera, so that's nice. So what we want to do, we want to order our tribesmen here. selecting them in a box, and we're going to tell them to worship this stone head. I'm selecting them with the X button, and I'm drawing the box with the X button, and I'm telling them where to go with the X button. And I'm deselecting them with the circle button. I played many hours of this game on PC.
You have received
when I was
a
younger.
single-shot land bridge spell. Use it to create a path from where you stand to the land on which it is cast. Cast it over water to create a causeway.
I can automatically select the shaman by pressing the triangle button, and then I can double tap it to make the camera go to where she is. Okay, R2 opens up the spell menu, and what we're getting from the stone... I'm going to turn this game down, it's a bit quiet, a bit loud actually. Right. So what these guys are getting, they're earning me one-shot spells from the head. This is a land bridge spell, which does exactly what it sounds like it does. You select it, you point it at some water, and the shaman will travel over to that spot.
One or more of your people cannot get to this point.
Oh. Some of the pathfinding in this is a bit rubbish. Okay, stop them. They're causing a distraction. Alright. So let's have the shaman walk over here. Let's open up the spell menu. Select Land Bridge and then tell her to cast it across here. Oh crap, hang on. There we go, it's a square button to cast a spell. And then she will form new land, which is useful for us because then we can build on that land. So this is where the terrain deformation tech from Magic Carpet comes in. And the look of the world as well looks kind of similar to how it does in Magic Carpet. It's like you can just, if you wanted to, just scroll around the entire planet. This is a sphere you're on. So yeah, that's also similar to Magic Carpet. How many of those we got left? None. Alright. So I'm going to order these dudes to worship the head again. I'm going to order these guys who are just standing around to build us a house. You get to the build menu by double tapping R2. And the house is down here. Placement's a bit haphazard. And they're going to stamp down the ground to make the ground even. And they're going to cut down trees and carry the wood to the new building site, which is kind of a cool detail. I used to enjoy just watching these dudes work on the PC version when I was younger. I'm going to build 2 more houses. Why not? Let's call it 3. Why not? We've got the room. Alright, and I think they've done their thing. Go help build that building, dudes. So, what we want to do first, we want to build a little land bridge over to this middle island and then worship both this temple and this stone head. The temple will grant us, by the looks of the logo at the top of it, the temple will grant us a new building, and the stone head Stonehead will give us some spells. The difference between the Stonehead and the Temple, the Stonehead will always only give you one-shot spells, whereas Temples will allow you to learn new technology and new spells permanently. So, and any permanently learnt spells will just recharge on their own. We currently have this fire spell down here, which I can cast anywhere. And I can just cast that as much as I want because we've learnt that, and that's a permanent spell. Alright, we've got 3 houses now. And the houses are cool because the houses actually create new villages for us. So if we fill up a house, you notice when I select the house, up in the top right corner there next to the map, you see 3 icons of villages. Now the small house can only house 3 villagers. The house has 3 levels. Once a house has had villagers has been full up with villagers for long enough, the villagers will upgrade the house to make it bigger, and then it can house more villagers. And that'll happen twice. There's 3 levels of house. And as long as you have 2 villagers in a house, they will continue to generate more villagers. So that is how you get more people. And you can see an example of a level 3 house here. This level 3 house contains 5 people. We may have hit our population cap though, because the bar, there should be a little progress bar above the logos that tell you that a new villager is being created, and then there's the vertical bar, the orange bar that you can see now, which is basically a timer for when the house is going to be upgraded. You can actually see, I think, these dudes down here. They're coming out and they're chopping wood in preparation for the upgrade. And here they go. House level 2. So now this house has been upgraded. This house can now house 4 people. And again, so this is the level 2 house, and the little L-shaped house is the level 3 house. So, what we're going to do, we're going to gather up our leftover villagers. The guys have got nothing to do right now. We're going to stand them over here. Maybe you guys should go home. Another level 2 house. You look like you're doing nothing, so you're coming over here as well. And we want a land bridge over here, because we want to get to that temple.
One or more of your people cannot get to this.
Again, the pathfinding for this can be a bit shit. Oh god, why is she stuck? There we go. There we go. Right. Try that again. Cast to the other side and... Oh, shit. Oh, you know what I'm doing? I'm pressing the wrong button. I'm pressing X instead of square. Silly me. So then she will generate a new... Tell you what, let's use our fireball spell on this hapless, lone enemy villager. Yeah, that killed him. Or I don't know, did the spell kill him, or did the fact that he landed in water kill him? So the villagers can't swim, so if they get blown into the water, they're just dead. You can't save them. Right, so I want the shaman to worship at the temple. And if I press L2, I can select idle villagers So that's what the icons mean. The far left, the one that says 35, that's idle villagers. Villagers who've got nothing to do. The next one in, the Z's, that's sleeping villagers.
Shaman, you have stolen the warrior training hut plan. Build
So
one to train warriors ready for conquest.
So yeah, I've now got the warrior training hut from that temple. So let's see, we can see what our villagers are doing. So we've got 38 who are idle, 14 who are sleeping, 24 who are currently in huts, 0 who are working machines, which is something that comes in later in the game, 0 who are in balloons, again something that comes in later in the game, and 0 who are in boats. So we want to select a bunch of people. We select 30 there. Press L2 to make that menu go away, and then have them worship at this stone head. Don't need that many really. Yeah, that's way too many. So now we have one-shot spells of lightning.
Spell is a devastating weapon, and much more powerful than blast. It kills enemy followers, and sets fire to trees and buildings.
Sounds good. So we're going to get 4 of those. One more. Here we go. So this stonehead has limited one-shot spells. Some stoneheads, once you get enough spells out of them, they will just disappear to stop you getting any more. So, okay, so we've got all these villagers. Oh no, I got the things wrong. So I have 38 villagers in total, 30 of which are idle, 8 are in huts, and then the others. So yeah, that's idle. That's just how many villagers I have overall. I think the population max is 40 in this version of the game. I want to say it's like 50 in the PC version? Maybe? It's been a while. There's 2 in here. These guys will start, well, these 2 villagers will start to generate more villagers once there's extras in the population gap. Once there's once there are gaps in the population, rather. There's 2 in here. And the game will always try and keep at least 2 villagers in a hut when you like mass select tons of villagers. So what? You three, just get over here. Get in this hut. There we go. And the rest of you, I want the rest of you to build me a warrior training hut. And that's too far away from the main village. You can't build buildings too far away. The game doesn't like that. So we're going to build our warrior training hut here next to the head. Alright, here they come. I love the whole like process of building in this game. It's kind of neat. Do their thing, bring some wood, cut down some trees, and they're going to stand out and admire their work. Sweet. Alright, so now I want all 24 idle villagers. I want you to train as warriors now. So they're going to go and train as warriors. They all line up in a nice little queue, And they train one at a time. You can see up there's a little progress bar. You can barely see it actually. There's a little blue progress bar above the villager icon. And now when they come out, they've got little swords and a headband. And now you can see when I hit L2, the menu changes. So now I've got a warrior selection. I have 5 warriors. All 5 of which are idle. We're going to wait until we get about, let's say, 20 warriors before we make our move. Because we have a look over here. So this is a pretty small settlement. It's 1 house and 1 warrior training hut. Only a handful of warriors. Well, handful of tribesmen, only 1 of which is a warrior. The shaman is still dangerous though. The shaman can, using her fireball spell, blast our followers into the sea, which would be real bad. Because that's just an instant kill. We can select all warriors of a certain category with the square button. So instead of selecting them one at a time with the X button, we can instead just press square and then get all of them. Like that. That's super useful. Okay, 4 more. I think this game is available on GOG, on Good Old Games. I think it has been patched to run it on modern OSs, although it doesn't scale up to, at least the assets don't scale up to modern resolutions. Everything is kind of tiny on the screen. Like the game runs at 1080, but it's like the sprites, like none of the assets scale up. Everything just looks super tiny. All the UI elements are super tiny, all the sprites are super tiny. So maybe there's a fan-made patch out there that creates proper scaling so you can actually see stuff properly. Because you can play it right now, it's just when you play it on in a modern resolution, everything's just so small. Alright, here we go. Alright, gang. So, land bridge. Selected. Cast spell. Select. Not yet. Select warriors. Stand here. Lightning. Hit this house. Oh, there they go.
Well done. You have killed the enemy shaman and gained some of her mana.
Here we go. So yeah, she blasted a couple of my guys into the yeah, she killed 10 of my guys by blasting them, and then they just fell into the ocean where they just drowned. Other maps have much bigger land masses, so you don't have to worry about that as much. And then everyone's super psyched and they're all dancing. It's pretty great. And we'll do one more level, I think, before moving on. Night Falls, second level. I don't have to explain everything this time, so we can just kind of truck on through. Yeah, this is a cool game. Some people didn't like it at the time because of how different it was to the previous Populous games. But I thought it was pretty neat.
Shaman, you must now face the Matak tribe. Many warriors will stand against you. The stone head contains a gift of magic that will aid you, if you can find a way to reach it. You can worship this stone head to aid your cause. Worship these totem poles to gain an advantage over the enemy. Worshipping vaults of knowledge will provide you with new spells and building plans. Only a shaman can enter to gain this information.
Swarm of bees, I think that one is. Alright. So, let's get cracking. Select all idle villagers. What do we got? We've got one house. That's not a lot. We need to build more houses. Okay, so we'll get on that. Build a house up here. And build a house here. The trees that you cut down to build buildings will slowly grow back over time. So you don't have to worry about running out of building materials, which is always handy. Alright. So I want... Whoops, I want... two to go in this hut and two to go in this hut. Go on then, bugger off. Oh, this hut's already full. Oh well. I'll take all you 8 guys then, and I will ask you to build me a warrior training hut here. Around us. Let's have a quick explore the map. When we press select, we can see a top-down view of the whole planet we're on. So our shaman is the big blue circle, and our tribesmen are in the little blue circles. Our buildings are obviously they're depicted by blue logos. Well, not logo. Blue, what's the word? Not logo, not insignia. You know what I mean. Little pictures. And then all the enemy tribes are in green. And then I believe their shaman is hiding in their watchtower, which is at the end of that Little stretch of land there. So we want stuff. Okay. We want the land bridge spell, to be honest. Alright, get in there. Build us some warriors. What we got? We've got a totem. We've got a watchtower over there. So, what spells have we got? None at the moment. So you get to this temple. Okay. They're upgrading their houses. Handy. Alright. 8 warriors. Alright. Let's do this. I want 8 warriors to go and worship this. And that way, if the green tribes interfere, you can put up more of a fight. Regular tribesmen can fight as well, but they're not that effective, unfortunately. They get killed very easily. You really only want to send trained warriors into a fight. And once we've worshipped this totem enough, it will change the world.
Shaman, when your followers worship a totem pole, a spell will be triggered somewhere on the world. This totem has triggered a land bridge.
Yeah. So worshipping a totem doesn't give you anything, it just triggers not a random spell, but a pre-scripted spell somewhere on the map. That can be super useful. Alright, so... haven't got any idle villagers, so... I get all my warriors back. And I get them to worship this head. That should give me something. I think this is lightning? I can't remember. No, I think it's tornado, I believe. This one, if I remember correctly. I don't think Peter Molyneux worked on this game. I think at this point Peter Molyneux had already left Bullfrog. Because he was kind of getting sick of EA telling him what to do. I think he'd already, at this point, already founded Lionhead, I think, and they'd already started working on the game that would become Black and White.
Use the tornado spell to destroy the enemy and their buildings before they have a chance to react.
So yeah, late 90s, Peter Molyneux was working on Black and White, and then Bullfrog is still kind of trucking on, still making good stuff without him. What the hell is that? You know what? No, we're going to get a few more out of this. Yeah, we can only have 3 single-shot spells of the tornado, because the tornado is a very effective spell. It kind of sticks around for a while. It's really good at picking up tribesmen and tossing them great distances. So you're at great risk of getting your guys thrown into the water if you get hit by one of these. The shaman will also die instantly if she lands in water, so you want to keep her far away from it if possible. She will respawn, but you have a limited number of respawns every level. And then, yep, once we've got 3 of those, the game's like, no more. Right, so we're going to park you there. I want some more warriors at this point. So all our houses are at level 3. Select 3 guys. Send them to the warrior training. As long as we've got 2, they will continue to make new tribesmen. Okay. Get ourselves a little army, and we're gonna go hunting the enemy base. It's just me, or did Bullfrog make an awful lot of games based around the idea of manipulating terrain and casting spells? All 3 Populous games do that, I'm pretty sure. Powermonger did that. Powermonger was like a spin-off to Populous that was based more around the combat than the base building. Magic Carpet did that. Yeah, Bullfrog seemed to have this fixation on like games where you can change the landscape and all kinds of like weird magic spells. That was kind of their thing. That and business sims. Weird. They made 4 business sims. What was it? Theme Park, Theme Hospital, Theme Park World, and Theme Park Inc. Which, well, Theme Park Inc. was really just a standalone expansion to Theme Park World. It used all like reused assets. That game basically is. Right, we've got 13 more warriors. That should be good enough for us. Alright, Shaman is moving. We don't need to use any spells right now. I think our dudes can take down this one watchtower.
You have been killed, Shaman. But provided you have some followers left, you will return to life at the reincarnation site.
So yeah, whoops! Accidentally sent my Shaman. Shaman does not last long in a fist fight. She will get killed very quickly. She needs like an advanced guard of like warriors, and even then, sometimes that's not enough to save her. So you want to keep her back. All right. I think our Shaman has just respawned, so let's bring her out. Let's take down these enemy buildings so they can't spawn new guys. At the moment they're just all these are just regular villagers, so they get killed pretty damn quickly fighting my warriors. Uh-oh, swarm of bees. Run away. Swarm of bees will randomly just affect your villagers. And then basically make them panic and stop following your orders. They'll take a light amount of damage, but the main effect of that spell is to make your enemies just panic and stop doing what they're told. Fuck up that house. Fuck it up good. There we go. But we're going to learn our own bee spell. There she goes. Alright. Tell you what, let's use one of these tornadoes. Let's use it on this barracks, or this warrior training building. See, you can see down there in the bottom right, because we've learnt the bee spell permanently, it will just constantly recharge itself. We can only have up to 4 single shots at a time, but when we use up a shot, it'll recharge that shot slowly. So we have effectively infinite bee spell casts. Alright. Oh, no. So, I think the tornado spell has a very short cast range. Different spells have got different cast ranges. We summoned a tornado to fuck that hut up. It's going to go off. Yep. No, that's not what I want. All warriors, all units, all units, all units, all units. Over here.
One or more of your people cannot get to this point.
This dude's legging it. Wow, he is going for it. He is like, what's he doing? Is he trying to take on my base by himself? He just gets absolutely just ganged up on there. It's like 20 dudes versus 1. Alright, let's bring these guys back. Select the shaman. Hit the enemy shaman's watchtower with a tornado. See how she likes that. Get out of there. Yep, she landed in the water and she's dead.
You have killed the enemy shaman and gained some of her mana.
So yeah, that was perfect. Enemy shamans don't get to respawn unless they have a respawn site, which this one did not. I don't think they introduce enemy respawn sites until level 3 or level 4. So this game is cool. This game is really cool. It's a bit awkward to play with a controller, but if you can get the PC version from GOG, from Good Old Games, that is the best way to play it. Yeah, cool game. It's a really good late Bullfrog game, that is. Alright, moving on to the third and final game of this video. Alright, this is the third game in a series. It is the third game in a side series of another series. So It's not part of the series' main series of games, but it's like the second sequel to a spin-off from that main series. It's kind of complicated. It's a fighting game from Capcom. It is a very well-respected fighting game from Capcom, considered one of their best. And still to this day considered one of the best games in its series. Hang on, let me just adjust my damn camera. I seem to be off center again. There's no real side-to-side movement on that thing. I have to move the monitor, actually. Yeah, there we go. I bought a new webcam. This one is a little bit better than the shitty Microsoft... the Microsoft View 3000, or whatever the fuck it was, whatever it was called, what I was using before. A little, which wasn't a great camera. This one's a little bit better. It's a Logitech C something. I don't remember the name of it. It's a Logitech C something. It wasn't a lot of money, but it's a little bit better than the one I was using. Okay. So I hit that, and then I take that out because we're going to use a different controller for this game. Then I hope and pray that Ava Media behaves itself. Alright, moment of truth. Nope, not gonna. There we go. First time. So yeah, Street Fighter Alpha 3. Or Street Fighter 03 in Japan. This is a pretty good port.
Street Fighter Alpha 3!
Alright. Yeah, this is a pretty damn good port of this game. Oh, fuck, it's done that thing. A game gives you, like, no fucking time. It gives you, like, 3 seconds to hit start before it starts the damn demo. That's stupid.
Street Fighter Alpha 3!
Overly aggressive attract screens. Ugh. So, it is missing some stuff from the camera. Ugh. The grip that it uses to grip onto the monitor isn't as good as the Microsoft one. It's a little bit more, you know, just kind of lays there, whereas the Microsoft one actually grips the damn thing. So this game is missing some stuff from the original arcade version. A lot of the character animation is not here. They've done a good job of selecting the frames of animation you would consider the most important to try and help you not notice, you know, missing frames of animation. A lot of the background details are missing. One stage in particular, I think Chun-Li's stage, has this pretty insane long animation that is cut in half for this game. And also this game has long ass load times compared to some other ports of the game. 3, 2, 1. Oh man. Normal, free. Turbo, man, turbo goes up to Turbo 6. Oh, Turbo 7. even. Tell you what, let's put it down to 3-2. How about that? Okay. Let's adjust. Tell you what, let us adjust this, because this is a wide angle. This game uses all of the horizontal pixels, which is a problem for me, because I'm going to have to do some adjustments. Make some adjustments, rather. Yeah, it looks about right. A little bit more. There, no. There we go. So, I'm going to take a webcam and I'm just going to do this. Here we go. Little me. Hey. Okay. Arcade screen size or original screen size? Standard arcade, I reckon. Right, display adjust, we just want... That's what we want. That's weird. Notice how a big chunk of the right hand side of the screen disappears. That's bizarre. Keep it at +2 then. Key config, make sure this is all correct. So, yes, yes, no. Heavy punch should be L1 on this controller. So R1 would be, L1 would be heavy, no, L1 would be heavy punch, R1 is heavy kick. And then yep, and then L1 is heavy punch. Okay. So then R2 is punch, 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 and L2 kick, kick, kick. Yeah, sure. I'll keep it at that. Vibrate off, commands, normal, long, arcade. So yeah, this option basically determines how quickly you need to put in a combo sequence for the combo to come out. So you've got arcade, so you need to fucking get it out immediately. You need to be good at hitting button combinations fast in order to do stuff. It's been loosened up a little bit for the home port, and if that's still not easy enough for new players, there's a long option here. So it's like, yo, you can input that raging demon string of commands really slowly if you need to. But now we're going to go with normal. Alright. I believe this is a really good port. There's some stuff missing when compared to the arcade original and other home versions of the game. Primarily the Dreamcast and Sega Saturn versions, which were both really fucking good home versions of this game, especially the Saturn version, considering, like, I mean, the Dreamcast, whatever, of course it runs great, it's fucking Dreamcast hardware, but the Saturn version really shows what the Saturn could do with 2D. This game is amazing on that system. It's almost arcade perfect. Whereas I believe this version is as good as Capcom could have possibly made it for this hardware. Who are we going to go with? Go with Sakura.
Select your fighting style.
So, I think... hang on, let me turn this down a bit. So the fighting style, aka the style of super meter your character has, changes. So Aism is just like standard Alpha 1, Alpha 2 style super meter. It's got 3 stages, it's got 3 chunks, and then you can choose to burn a single chunk or the whole thing at once. X is a simplified fighting meter. It's like the super meter from Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, the last version of Street Fighter 2. Yes, I know they had Hyper Edition and HD Remix, but no man, whatever. Super Turbo was the last version of Street Fighter 2. Whatever. And then let's see. Variable, I've never been good at using. Variable is just like you can burn it at any point, but the amount of meter that you actually have determines how powerful the attack is. So you can burn it straight away after only getting a little bit, but it'll be super weak, I believe. Alright, so let's pick a damn character. Let's go with standard Aism. Turbo 1, Turbo 2. Go Turbo 2, yeah. £5'2", 92 pounds. A young girl who was fascinated by street fighting. Oh dear. Oh. All right. So yeah, we get this load time.
Get ready, fighters.
All right, here we go.
Triumph or die.
Is it just me, or does the game look a little choppy? Is it just the motion blur caused by the 50 Hertz, or is it actually the game is actually being choppy? It doesn't seem right. I'm just looking at the scrolling and that little banner across the middle of the screen there. Nope, that was a waste. Nope. Come on, buddy. Whoop. Fuck, missed. Ha! Oh well. Yeah, something about this doesn't seem right. It doesn't look right. Maybe I'm just imagining it. Seems choppy. Why is it doing that? If that is what it's doing.
That's it, buddy.
Yeah, it seems... You see what I mean, right? Look on the left and right hand side of the screen. The scrolling seems uneven. Like, it looks smooth at first, then you look at it and you're like, oh, okay, no, it's actually kind of doing this a little bit. It's like, what's it? Why? Weird. Weird.
That was only one up.
Adon, the other Final Fight character. Oh no, I'm thinking of, what's his fucking name? Guy, not Adon. Nah, Adon's a twat. I mean, look at him. Come on, buddy. Fuck. All I can think about now is the apparent choppiness of the damn footage. I'm not imagining that, am I? That does look choppy. What the fuck is happening? It's not as obvious in the other two games because, you know, especially the second one in Populous. Yeah, the frame rate does get a bit choppy sometimes, but in this game should run smoothly. Take it. Yeah, now I keep looking at the damn... why is it doing that? This is annoying.
You did a great job, Street Fighter.
It might just be the preview. It might just be the preview doing this. It's possible the final video won't look like this. It might just be the preview looks a bit choppy. I'm going to be upset if it's actually like this.
It all depends on your skill. Face it straight.
Ha! Suck it, Karen. Yeah! That was a good finish. Yeah, it is choppy from... Oh, God, I hope it's just the preview. I really hope it's just the preview.
Go for broke.
Okay, that's fucking annoying. Ha! Opening! Take it!
You win. You did a great job, Street Fighter. Yeah, the world's waiting for you.
I apologise if it is choppy. It's sure as hell shouldn't look like that.
Ready? It's showtime. Go for it, man.
Oh, he was ready for that. go.
You win! Beat 'em up, guys! Go for pro!
Oop, caught me. Yeah, caught him. Fuck you, buddy. Boom. Guess what? Ah, he caught me. Crap. I thought I was going to finish him off with a sneaky super then, but I guess not.
You did a great job, Street Fighter! Congratulations!
There is some definite motion, like some definite like ghosting happening because of the meshing of 50 hertz with 60 here. 50 frames a second does not go into 60 that well. Get a lot of unintentional ghosting. Ugh, it looks terrible. Maybe I should just... No, it doesn't matter. It's on Ava Media's end. I could try setting OBS to record videos at 50, but it wouldn't actually do anything because Ava Media is actually causing the ghosting, not OBS. Shy smile.
You can't give it up! Triumph or die!
Whoop. Oh, torpedo. Ha! God, I don't know who has the more gratuitous upskirts, Sakura or Honda.
It all depends on your skill! Facing strikes!
Oh, Keep doing it. Whoop. Yeah, take it. Straight into that.
You win!
Thailand. Anyway, that should be a sufficient look at Street Fighter Alpha 3. It's not like this game's obscure or anything, you know, this is actually kind of a really well respected game that still gets played a bunch today. But that is it for this video. I'm going to hit this, and I'm going to hit this, and I'm going to hit this, and then there we go. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. We've only got, let's say, a maximum of 2 more videos left in 99. One of them may be let me start again. For one of them, I may have to pull out the PS3 again. But, oh well, we've done that before. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.